While there are many parts of life that are out of your control, the parts that are within it are often a reflection of you. Oh my God.
Another banger. Make a call, make a bong, 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 make a call, make a G, but the bong, 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 your body, make a...
Yeah! It's your girl, leariellesimone. Welcome back to another episode of Full Cup, where we pour into mind, body, soul. We are reading together, reading self-development books so we can build better habits, better mindfulness, show up for ourselves better, meet ourselves halfway with it. All of that, y'all. Oh, no, I'm so excited because y'all know it's been a little minute. It's been a little minute. It's been a lot going on. And it's been a little minute. It's just been so much, and I'm so happy to be back with y'all because this is my favorite book. If you don't know, we are reading This Is How You Heal by Brianna Wiest, y'all. This is all about stepping into better health, stepping into better self-esteem, building your confidence, knowing when to release and let go, knowing when to step out on faith and trust that everything is happening for you. And if there's any lesson that I'm learning right now, it's that. But nonetheless, I'm big, grateful, never the little one. I got black nails on for big protection vibes, highly protected, divinely protected. So big grateful, muy agradecida. For real. And let me know if you got your cup, you feel me? Get your cup, because one thing about it is we are pouring into ourselves. This is, hold on. This is vanilla caramel tea. Y'all, it's so good. The setup is a little different today because I just got my couch and my chair clean. So it's like wet and I can't really sit on it just yet. It's gonna be like that for the next 8 hours. But it's all right, we're gonna do what it do. One thing about me, I like to shake what it shakes. I don't even know if that makes sense, but one thing about me, I'm gonna just make it work. Like, do with what you have, and this is what we're doing now. So setup's a little different, but Alright, I get too excited, I'll make up song. Alright, 13 things you need to stop doing if you truly want to move your life forward. Okay, I already know it's gonna but you know what I mean? Like, it's a little like, hold on. Oh, one thing I want to say before I start reading is that I don't know who needs to hear this, but do not let anybody steal your joy. Don't let people steal your joy. Don't let negativity take away from you. Do not let darkness dim your light. Never let anything take anything away from you. Seriously, it's yours. It's yours. And when it's yours, you have the energy and the power and the energetic capital, the emotional capital to be able to give it away, take it back, all of that. So I don't know. Part of me felt like I needed to say that, and that's the season that I'm going through right now. The lesson that I'm going through right now is that no one gets to steal my joy. No one gets to steal my abundance. That's mine. You can't take it away from me. It's all me, and that's just the way it is. So we either gonna step into abundance and light together, or you gonna watch it. Either way, like, it cannot interrupt the day. It cannot take away from my energy. It is not up for grabs. It is not up for sale. So, yeah, it took me a little while to get here too. I ain't wake up off this. Like, I really had to like build the emotional resilience to get here. And now that I'm here, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You're not taking that away from me. That's one thing you're not getting. Inaccessible. Can't reach it. So, yeah, I feel like I need to say that real quick. Okay, so this chapter is 13 things you need to stop doing if you truly want to move your life forward. If you're ready to move your life forward, begin by getting still. Often, feeling stuck isn't about having enough momentum or willpower, but about being in misalignment with your needs, wants, and strategies. It's not that you're not trying hard enough, but that you're too attached to the things that aren't right for you. Okay. If you want to be in a completely different place by this time next year, you're going to have to get honest with yourself. You're going to have to stop using busyness as a distraction. You're going to have to replace quantity with quality. You're going to have to do some soul searching, and you're going to have to learn how to prioritize what your future self will thank you for. Oh my God, I think about that all the time. And I actually just posted a YouTube video about that. Like, eating in alignment with future self, choosing friends and community that's in alignment with future self, doing movements and stretching and having a morning routine that is in alignment with future self. If future self want to have more energy, if future self want to have less stress and inflammation in the body, if future self want to have better digestion and better gut health, you have have to eat in alignment with that. So here are the 13 most potent shifts you can make to get your life back on track. 1, stop waiting for perfect circumstances. That's true, y'all. That's true, because I almost didn't do this video. I was like, where's my sofa wet? No, we going on. We gonna make it perfect. Us showing up is perfect, actually. Hold on. When you get that right amount of heat with the right amount of sugar in your tea, like, it's good. I know that it feels like your life is on an indefinite pause. If you wait for perfect circumstances to take the leap, start the business, build up what you already have, make a life change, move, course correct, go on an inner journey, travel, start investing, find peace, be grateful, enjoy what you have, or begin your new adventure, you will be waiting forever. Perfect circumstances do not exist. There are certainly cases where sometimes may be more advantageous than others, and timing itself is important, but it's also out of your control. You can't exist in a perma state of waiting for something outside of you to shift before you feel like you have the green light to shift something within. You have to start now. You have to do what you can with what you have. Even if some circumstances are less ideal than others, if you're subconsciously looking for a reason to play it safe, you'll always find one. You're never gonna wake up one day and feel completely ready, completely fearless, completely assured. That's why I always say move through fear. You arrive there by beginning and then continuing, despite every reason why you shouldn't and thought you couldn't or previously wouldn't. You have to stop waiting for perfect circumstances. You have to create them instead. 2, stop confusing your maximum output with your maximum potential. Your maximum potential isn't doing the most work humanly possible each day. It's not about trying to capitalize on every single moment of every single hour, thinking you can bullet journal and morning routine into a robotic state of perfect functioning. You are a human being. Your maximum potential is creating a life that is peaceful and meaningful to you. It is doing less, but better. Making the most of every moment doesn't mean trying to force yourself to overperform and overcorrect until a washed out version of the person you could have been. Getting to your maximum potential means creating a daily routine that makes you feel most like yourself, where your activities, commitments, and decisions reflect your values and what your future self would thank you for doing. Oh my God, she's going crazy. She's always going crazy, but she's really going nutty. 3, stop spending your peak hours on things you don't care about. We all have to pay the bills and cook dinner and wipe the countertops. There are always going to be less than desirable tasks that are essential to the function of being human and staying alive. The point isn't that you get to a place where you can avoid those tasks altogether, but that you get to a place where they're no longer occupying your peak hours. Your peak hours are the same time each day when you are the clearest, most energized, most capable of problem solving, getting inspired, and creating. For most people, this is early morning to mid-morning. Don't waste your most potent energy on things that drain you. Use it to build what will matter most for your future. Instead of waking up to check social media and the news or rush around your house to get ready and start work on time, try to amend your routine so that you wake up earlier and get to enjoy your coffee. Find time to meditate or journal. Work on writing, business building, or even spending time with someone that you love. The way you use your energy each day plants the seeds of the harvest you'll reap in the future. Spend them wisely. 4, stop only seeing your life through other people's eyes. We are hardwired to feel as though being acceptable to others is survival and safety. Trying to completely not care what other people think is impossible. It's not a matter of you not being mentally strong enough. It's just not how any of us were designed to think. So instead of trying to convince yourself not to care about anyone else's opinion, because honestly you should care about what some people think, try instead to refrain from seeing your life only through other people's eyes. Most people don't see or interpret life for themselves. They do it based on the way they imagine other people would perceive it. Mainly a small handful of people whose acceptance or approval feels most vital to secure. Instead of trying to project and imagine their opinions, learn to consider them, but then also consider your own. How do you feel about this? If nobody else was around or would ever know anything about your life ever again, how would you live? It's about existing in a way that is in authentic alignment to who you are, not what's forced in alignment to who someone else is. 5, stop believing that timing is everything. Timing is something you surrender to, not something you allow to control you. If you don't just start now, you risk spending the better part of the coming years in a state of limbo. It's never the right time to do anything big, important, and scary. We will always have reasons to delay. We will always feel uncomfortable when facing the unknown. We will always have counter arguments and alternative plans. Eventually, you have to decide what matters to you, and then you have to commit to staying the course no matter how the tides may turn. There is no perfect timing. There is just time and what we do with how much we are given. Sit. You're so sweet, sit. Good boy, good boy, good boy. We reading, Papa, we reading, okay? We reading. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment to arise, consider instead that the time you have each day is like having a set of money in a bank account that expires at the end of each day. What you don't use, you lose. Okay, that's a calm way to see time. Stop changing course so often. You can't keep changing the plans, your strategy, or your goals and expect to see anything significant. You're not going to feel any kind of radical shift by committing to a new practice for only a few days. You're not going to see any real results if you don't stick with a business strategy for at least a year or 2 minimum. Sometimes we change course to get back on track. More often, we amend our approach because we're afraid to really begin. Be honest with yourself about which category that you fall into. Do you really need to keep making so many shifts, or are you resisting the work that truly needs to be done, which is settling into what you have, rooting into who you are, embracing the person you've always been, and simply allowing yourself to bloom? 7, stop thinking you're so out the ordinary. Everyone is special in the sense that everyone has a unique set of gifts and talents and perspectives and ways in which they express love and presence that can never be recreated by another human being on the planet. That's a fact. But we're all still human. When you have it in your head that you're going at this alone, that you're the only person in the world who's ever navigated a marriage, raised a challenging child, started a new business, managed uncertain finances, or lived through a world crisis, you're not helping yourself out. Thinking that you're so out of the ordinary is holding you back because it makes you believe that what you're doing is unpopular and therefore unsafe or wrong. Sure, your choices or circumstances may be marked differently from the norm, but what is the norm really? Other than the mix of environment, peer group, family, religion, government, and media you were exposed to throughout your life. Whatever you're doing, there are probably millions of others who have already tried it, done it, and are also doing it. You're special, but you're not alone. Yeah! This is so good, you know what I mean? Like, this is just so good. Okay, 8, stop thinking short term. Instant gratification is alluring, but not helpful. You need to be thinking in long-term strides. Not just how to get through tomorrow, but what the next best step in your career would be to arrive where you'd like to be by retirement. Not what get-rich stock you could magically uncover and strike gold with, but how to consistently invest in a diversified portfolio and allow it to grow within time, even if you start small. It's not about what will feel good now, but also what you'll thank yourself for later. While there's always a time to treat yourself and enjoy life, it has to be balanced by principles, values, and forward thinking. Otherwise, you'll keep treading water and wondering why you're still not approaching the shore. Nobody want to keep treading water. They're wondering why we're not pulled up to the shore yet. Nobody want that. Oh, she's so good. Number 9. Stop assuming you always know best. This doesn't instill confidence in the way you think it might. More often, it makes you feel hopeless and defeated because when challenges arise, you think that you know the only solution, the only answer, and the only valuable outcome for your life. Let life surprise you. Let experts help you. Let people who are wiser than you show you the way forward. Instead of thinking you know the only way forward, consider that maybe you don't know exactly what you need in a partner. And be open to different types of people. Consider the idea that you don't know exactly what work is right for you and be open to experimenting. Allow yourself to sit down with the idea that there are incredible things right within your reach that you do not realize because you were never taught. Now, I love this. I'm going to pause real quick because I love this. But the thing is, like, I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced this, but I feel like when funds are low, when money is low, it's really hard to just experiment, especially when it comes down to money or work. It's hard to just be like, let me just try this, let me try this. When your money is low, it just feels like whatever you try, it gotta hit because you just don't have that to spare. So I do agree with experimenting, but I also want to give some grace and gratitude and just like honor those other feelings around like being a little nervous to take a chance with something like money. I'm open to like experimenting with new connections, you know, going to a new networking event that you've never been to, or like trying something new that's like free. But I don't know, sometimes I feel like I've been in spaces where I'm like, I don't have the space to experiment on this right now. I kind of need this to work. And I don't know, sometimes that could be operating from a space of lack, like I need more. Or it could be like, I trust myself and I trust that whether this does or doesn't work, it low-key will work in the end. Like it'll shape me in a way that will show me why it did work and why it didn't work, because low-key it ended up did working. You know what I mean? It ended up working. So yeah, that's just how I feel about that. Tell me what y'all think in the comments about that. Like, do you guys feel comfortable experimenting with certain things? If so, what's the last thing that you've ever experimented with? Did it work out for you? How did things pan out? Let me know in the comments. Please talk to me, y'all. Y'all know I love to talk back. I love to talk back. So please write me in the comments. Okay, so then she goes, you do not have all the answers, even if you have many of them. Nobody does. Life is unfolding. Let things in that you didn't previously choose. You will be better for it. 10. Stop underestimating the power of inner work. The truth about forward movement is that it's more about present stillness than anything else. Can you sit with yourself? Can you be present? Can you allow yourself to metabolize the feelings that keep coming up? Can you ask yourself the tough questions to get the important answers? Are you willing to change your mind? Are you willing to change your life? While there are many parts of life that are out of your control, the parts that are within it are often a reflection of you. Hold on. Let's run her back. Wait, let's run her back. While there are many parts of life that are out of your control, the parts that are within it are often a reflection of you. Oh my God. She ate with that. We really do have a lot of control in our lives, and the things that we can control is a reflection of our habits, of our daily routine, of the way we show up, of what we give our energy to. That's a fact. That's a fact. Keep going. When you commit to working on yourself, that effort radiates out and touches everything and everyone around you. Okay, keep going, girl. You loving on us, you hugging on us. Okay, so commit to growth. Commit to becoming better. Decide that you're ready to expand your heart past its current perimeters. There is much more waiting for you, but you have to be open to it first. 11. Stop playing down your dreams. If fortune favors the brave, then it also prefers the bold. Have a strong vision about what you want to create next in your life, you also need to be ambitious. You need to think beyond the limits of your current perspective. You need to be daring. I'm having a really interesting relationship with ambition right now, if I'm being quite honest. I'm noticing that the more that I heal and the more that I unpack certain things and the more that I get clear on what's important to me in this lifetime, in this season of my life, I'm a lot less ambitious, if I'm being quite honest. The more I heal, the less ambitious I become. And the things that's important to me shift. They just shift. Like, I don't know. When I lived in New York, it was important for me to hit certain goals, to hit certain career goals. I was so pressed about 30 under 30. I was like, oh my God, I need to have the newest car. I need to show everybody how I dress. I need to, external. And these achievements were so directly correlated to my identity. Like, I need to do to be. Where I'm starting to realize, like, now I need to be to do. You know what I mean? Like, it all comes from within. And the things that's important to me now, it's all about being, the embodiment, peace, love, connections, having fruitful relationships and intentional friendships, being able to like love on people, being able to build community that feels good, that's in alignment with who I'm becoming. Things are just different to me now. Like, what used to be important to me was materials, more clothes, more shoes, more bags, being in a beautiful, big old home with a ton of things around me. And now it's just like, who can I love on? And who can love on me? And how can I show up for my friends and my community? And how can I remind them that they're the greatest people I've ever met in my life? That's important to me. And if I start getting clear on ambition, that's what I'm ambitious about right now. My relationships, my friendships, my connections. I'm ambitious about helping people, about giving back, about learning about people, about being able to improve their quality of life through eating, through movement, through daily habit, through taking care of your gut health, through feeding your life in the right ways, through bettering emotional eating habits, through all of that. So I'm just redefining purpose, I'm redefining alignment, and I'm most importantly redefining success. And I don't know if I'm in a space of go, 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 go. I feel like I'm more in a space of flow, 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 flow. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just flowing with it. Like, I don't know if I want to just like, just go with it, you know? So I think it makes a huge difference. Like, one is embodiment and showing up and being your authentic self and allowing that abundance to pour out of you and see what you would attract back. Where I feel like going is like grasping for the abundance. It's like, let me get it, I gotta go do something to get it, I gotta go. No, one is I am, and one is I need to do. And I'm just in a space of I am right now. I am. I don't know, but the more I heal certain things inside of me and the more I get clear on who I am, I don't know if ambition hit the same, and I don't even know if that's the right word for it. All I know is that I'm ambitious about other things. So yeah, let's get back to the book though. Tell me what y'all think. What are y'all ambitious about right now? Like, let me know. This isn't just about aiming higher inevitably raises your expectations overall. Also, because boldness often tells you what you're actually capable of, though you might not yet believe it. If you're willing to believe that something might be possible for you, it already is. The virtue of you even being willing to consider it means that it's just somewhere within your realm of possibility already. It's just a matter of first realizing it, then acting on it. Okay, 12, stop avoiding your discomfort. Discomfort signals that a shift needs to be made. Discomfort, much like anger, grief, and jealousy, is a healthy human emotion that communicates something to us. It's not the feeling itself that's unhealthy, but that we do not know what to do with it when it arises. Anger is the healthy response to injustice or a boundary being crossed. Grief is the healthy response to loss. Jealousy is the healthy response to seeing someone else pursue what you are resisting. Likewise, discomfort is the healthy response to knowing it's time to make a change. Discomfort is not trying to punish you, it's trying to help you. However, some people can't simply sit with it long enough to let it tell them what it needs to say, let alone take the next step, which is often to temporarily endure more discomfort before a solution is found. Discomfort is an experience most people are not willing to face or feel. That's a fact. This is why their lives stay as they are. That's a fact. This new place that I'm moving to is very different than where I live now, and it's going to make me uncomfortable. And that's all I can really say about that, is that it's going to make me uncomfortable, and I'm not excited. Like, I'm anxious in the sense of like that type of excitement, like, oh yeah. But I'm very like, what is this asking of me? I'm more curious than anything. So we're gonna see y'all. 13. Stop thinking that the worst possible outcome is you making a wrong choice. The reason why so many people resist making change despite wanting it and needing it is that they believe that they could misstep in life. The idea is what they have is good or good enough, and by taking a leap, there's a chance that they could fall entirely off path and ruin something that was all right while trying to pursue something better. This is faulty logic. There are very few choices in life that we can't amend or at least adjust as we go on. The world does not punish us for choosing one thing over another. We punish ourselves out of fear and desire to conform to the most simple, unchallenging path. That's a fact. Things do not punish us. It is not a punishment. It is an open inquiry for us to just be a little bit more curious, more investigative. What's another thing I can change right now? Who do I need to change right now? What do I need to change right now? Who do I need to become? What habits need to start being implemented? What things do I need to start shifting around? Do I need to go to bed earlier? Do I need to put my phone in another room? Do I need to actually buy a physical alarm clock? Do I need to drink more water, put a new cup in every single room? Do I need to eat more fruits and vegetables with water? Do I need to really read the room with my sugar cravings? Like, what is it? What is it? And what shift do we really need to make? Because nothing is ultimately punishing us. It is literally an open invitation for us to change and shift something within our daily routine. Keep going, girl. Keep going. I know that it seems like the worst possible outcome is the idea of you potentially making a wrong choice. But the worst possible outcome is you never living your life, never experiencing the depth and beauty of existence, never pursuing your dreams, never being fulfilled, never finding meaning, all because you were too afraid to maybe get it wrong. A misstep isn't the worst thing that can happen. Refusing to move forward is. Yo! How good was this chapter? This was a really, really, really good chapter. She ate that. She ate and cleared it. Oh my God, that was so good, y'all. And then the next one is, within the emotions you are afraid to feel exists the wisdom your soul is waiting to receive. Next episode is going to be so good, y'all. I'm so excited. Oh, please tell me in the comments, y'all. What do y'all think? What did you take away from this? What is one thing that you want to start stepping into? What's the next thing that we focusing on for the next week, 2 weeks, the next month? Please let me know, y'all, because I'm just like, I want to talk to y'all about this because this was a light, heavy drag, but it also felt very loving. It felt very loving. So y'all, please let me know in the comments. This again is when you're ready. This is how you heal. This is the full cup series where we are pouring into mind, body, soul. So please always have your cup nearby. Hydrate yourself, love on yourself, pour into yourself. One thing about it, what we water grows. So we always want to be pouring into ourselves. So yes, y'all, cheers to more abundance, more love, more light, more magic, more alignment, more purpose, all that and all that, y'all. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, go tell a friend and tell a friend. I love